Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Obi-Wan appearing in the Cassian series. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee. Greetings, Exalted Ones. Welcome to Star Wars Coffee, the only place on the internet that you need to stay up to date with all things Star Wars. We're talking the latest Star Wars news, leaks, and of course, as always, giving you my analysis. Channel memberships are now live, and for $1.99 a month, you can get exclusive videos from me weekly as we rewatch the entire Star Wars series together. Cassian continues to develop in the most bizarre ways that I thought. So this show is something that not a lot of people were really pining for, and I wonder if the validity of all of these rumors of Ahsoka being in the show and Obi-Wan being in the show are true, if that's to help spice up the hype for the show, which would not surprise me at all, and would be a rather wise move for Filoni and Favreau to do in order to get this show really off of the ground in terms of excitement for the fans. So today we're going to be taking a look at this article from the Illuminati, which is an exclusive to them, saying Obi-Wan Kenobi set to appear in Andor. So yesterday's video, I decided I wasn't ready to talk about this, but enough of you have been asking me about it and commenting about it that I figured I needed to address it. So, the Illuminati is an outlet that is not always the best with Star Wars news, but is pretty good with the MCU. So, Star Wars news, I believe they've gotten a handful of things right over the years, but their main sources that are pretty good and set in stone are in the MCU. So, we're going to take a look at this. It says, it's safe to say that almost every single Star Wars fan is waiting with bated breath for the Obi-Wan Kenobi series coming to Disney+. Well, listen up, Star Wars fans. The Illuminati has some exclusive news about where else Lucasfilm will be using Ewan McGregor in the future projects. The Jedi Master is coming to Andor. The Illuminati can exclusively report that Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi will have a, here's the kicker, recurring role in Andor. Recurring role, meaning more than once. The fact that Obi-Wan will have a sizable role in Andor shows that Lucasfilm was making an effort to connect all of its Disney Plus series. This is true. This is what Disney has been boasting about over the last couple of investors meetings. So when Bob Iger was running the investors meeting in 2019, he made this claim that was originally predestined to the Cara Dune show that is now going to become Harrison Dula's lead. They've been planning this for a while. So this is part of that, I would say, culminating cinematic climactic hoopla that they've been trying to promote and say, yeah, we're going to do this big MCU type thing in the Star Wars TV series world. So it's going to be like that, the CW-verse, the Arrowverse, all of that. Continuing on. Obi-Wan had a close relationship with Senator Bail Organa, so maybe he will be a key contributor of intel for the growing rebellion. Will the Andor storyline correlate at all with the Obi-Wan Kenobi series? Time will tell. So with this piece of it, Bail Organa, pretty big proprietor in the rebellion early on. So he was also responsible in Rebels. He has roles in Rogue One. He has roles in a lot of things. So it wouldn't surprise me if he's in touch with Obi-Wan. That would not surprise me at all, given the fact that in Revenge of the Sith, they were the one who devised the mission that Obi-Wan would need to be going to watch over the child that they did not take, which, they took Leia, and Luke was placed on Tatooine. So Obi-Wan is now watching it. I assume that Obi-Wan is checking in with Bail to make sure things are going smoothly. So if need be, Bail could call up Obi-Wan and say, we need you to accompany Cassian on this, or we need you to meet him here and tell him about this or that. So that really wouldn't surprise me, and that would make a lot of sense and a good way into his involvement in the show. Continuing on, production is started and is slated to end this July for the series that will hit Disney Plus next year. Tony Gilroy, who famously oversaw rewrites and reshoots on Rogue One, was originally at the helm. Now Toby Haynes will be directing, along with Ben Ben Caron, and Susanna White, alongside Diego Luna and Ewan McGregor, Stellan Skarsgård, Adria Arjona, Fiona Shaw, Denise Goh, Kyle Soller, and Genevieve O'Reilly as Mon Mothma will star. Principal production on the Obi-Wan series is set to begin in March. The Mandalorian alumni Deborah Chow will direct the series, Joby Harold is penning the series, and Hayden Christensen is making his triumphant return as Darth Vader for the series. This is where the fun begins. Hayden is back. Pitting Master against Apprentice for the first time since their fateful duel on Mustafar. What will Obi-Wan's role in Andor be? Do you think these series are more connected than they are letting on? Yes, they are. So here's why. Specifically with Andor and all of these news that keeps coming out, developing. Andor is not exactly something that people are hyped up for. They know his character dies in Rogue One, so in order to draw much more attention to this, I mean, general audience fans are probably going to watch this given the fact that it's a Star Wars live-action thing, so they're going to watch it regardless. However, for us diehards, they know that that's where like the real driving force of the hype and the buzz for the show is people like you and people like me who discuss this on a regular basis and keep up with all of the intel coming in. So in order for them to get this show really off the ground in terms of the excitement levels, they need to get us excited at the base. And what better way to do that than to bring in recurring characters that are already beloved, like Ahsoka and like Obi-Wan. This is why I think that Obi-Wan, they actually make a pretty good case here. Wherever they get their source from, hopefully is correct, because this would actually be pretty spectacular to see the interconnectedness of the beginnings of the rebellion and how big of a role Obi-Wan had, rather than being just a hermit watching over Luke drying his skin out on Tatooine. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching, may God bless you, and the Force be with you always. If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe.
Do it!
And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.